is lost. Everybody knows the fight was fixed. The poor stay poor, the rich get rich. That's how it goes. Everybody knows.
And welcome to the Grassroots Connection, where we provide the information you need to make an informed decision. And today we have, we've got a smorgasbord for you today. We have our good friend Steve with the Gaston Improvement Council is back in with us today. If you did listen to last week's show, you know who we're talking about. If not, we're going to make some introductions. But also, I have online a Miss Lorri Williams, a crabber out of Ocean Springs, Mississippi. And she's going to give us a brief report on what's going on in the Gulf right now. Okay, so without any further ado, I hope you guys remember all our phone numbers and everything. By the way, the chat room is something really freaky going on. I think Stickham's changed their parameters in their software, so don't feel bad if you can't get in there. I can't get in there, all right? So we'll cover all that, but let's hurry up and get to the interview with the lady from Ocean Springs, Mississippi, Lorri Williams. Hello, Lorri, are you there? Lorri? Hello? Okay. Well, maybe not there just yet. Hold on, and we'll try it again. Hello, Lorri, are you there?
Yes. Hey, how are you, Andre?
Fine. How are you doing?
Doing okay.
Okay. Well, I know you could probably be doing a little better.
Yeah.
I appreciate you taking your time out to come in and at least give us a call, give us a brief update on what's going on in the Gulf area. Lorri, I'm hearing rumors that maybe BP is up and pulled all their cleanup crews, and they're out of the cleanup business now.
Yes, they sure are. The Vessels of Opportunity program ended here. I think it was the first part of last week.
Wow.
The only thing that is continuing to go on, which is not considered a cleanup effort, we call them rag draggers. It's where they have a few vessels that tie these rags onto their shrimp nets, and they drag them through the sound to check for oil and disbursement. All of the rags, to this point, fishermen are saying the rags are being covered with oil and disbursement, while you have the Mississippi Department of Marine Resources saying all the rags that they have tested have come up negative.
Well, yeah, we know that these guys are notorious liars. Lorri, could you explain what a vessel of opportunity is and how that program has worked in the past, especially as it pertains to cleanup?
It is, they hired shrimp. It was supposed to be, in the beginning, it was supposed to be the fishermen that they were hiring when the fishing industry was closed down along the Gulf Coast. They were supposed to be hiring just the fishermen to go out and to skim oil and search for oil, put booms out, pick booms up, secure the booms, make sure that they were safe to navigational waters. It didn't work that it was just for fishermen. Next thing you know, all the recreational fishermen got involved. There were actually more recreational fishermen hired to do the Vessels of Opportunity here. I don't know, about the other states, but 3/4 of it in the beginning was recreational fishermen. Had a couple groups of people that came down that actually had as many as 10 boats put into the program. Brand new boats were bought. These people were the ones that were hired to work the bayous and the closer waters.
Yeah, it's pretty strange. How did they get all that money to buy the new boats? They must have been assured a pretty good salary.
Exactly. Yeah. The Vessels of Opportunity, there was quite a bit of money to be made. It was $1,200 a day for boats less than 20 feet.
Okay.
Less than 25 feet, I think is what it was. 25 to 30 foot was $2,000 a day, and vessels above 32 feet, I think it was $2,500 to $3,000 a day.
Okay,
is what people were being paid.
So
and it was supposed to be where the captain, the one that made the BP claim,
right,
which would be the captain of the vessel, had to be on board that boat.
And now?
And now, well, towards the end, you have 10 boats in a program that's not even fisherman related, that just have whoever they decided to hire put on the vessels.
Okay, so they've kind of left the fishermen out in the cold. They have been paying. They have been paying, however, the claims, have they not?
Well, slowly.
Okay.
They tell you that they're going to pay you X amount of dollars, and you end up with half of what they're supposed to be giving you.
Okay.
Some of the states, the vessels of opportunity have been paid pretty good. Other states, they're not. I think it all has to do with who's running the show.
And how much pressure they put on, or how much pressure is applied to them.
Yes, exactly.
Excuse me.
We're crab fishermen, and we tried to get into the vessels of opportunity in the beginning, and there was no more room. So fishermen started complaining. They decided that they were letting all the recreational boats go, and they were supposed to, at that time, start training and hiring new fishermen to take those recreational fishermen's places. At the point that they let all those recreational go, we went up to the vessels of opportunity, requested to be put through the course for the hazardous, and we were told that they were no longer giving those courses. They weren't hiring any more vessels.
So they kind of shut it down, huh?
Exactly.
Well, that seems really bad, but I don't want to seem like I'm skipping over that, but I wanted to tie in how the seafood. We're getting reports that it is safe to eat. You're actually there. You're a crabber, and so I'm going to ask you directly. What do you think of those reports? Is the seafood safe to eat?
No, it is not. The independent studies that are being done with independent labs. Yes. A matter of fact, if you'd like, you can go to Lean, Lean, www.lean. It's either, I'm not sure if it's .net or .com.
Okay, we'll try .com.
Okay, and that is the lab that I'm working with. It's Boston Labs. And all their reports that were done alongside of the DEQ, the EPA, the DMR, all of the lean lab results have come back testing positive.
Positive for oil?
For VOCs.
For VOCs and
yes.
Corexit?
And Corexit. That was in the oysters, fish that were tested, mussels, and vegetation, as well as the water.
So that's like a double whammy at this point. You can't continue to crab because obviously the product is contaminated. And since they've stopped the Vessel of Opportunity program, which would enable you to at least make a living trying to clean up the mess that they created, they just decided to get out of there. They're just going to leave that oil on your beaches?
Yes. I have, myself and Denise have walked the beach here in Mississippi almost every night since the oil arrived. Our beach down here, which some of my videos and pictures are labeled Blood Beach.
Yes, I've seen those.
Okay. It's there. The evidence is there. The oil and disbursement is there.
Well,
okay.
I believe you, Lorri.
They open the seafood back up. I mean, we're crabbers. Why would we want to badmouth our own product.
It doesn't make any sense, right?
Unless we truly believe that it's not safe. We have pulled crabs up out of this water that are absolutely loaded with oil. They stink like oil, because they have the sniff test.
Right.
Well, if it smells like it, then don't eat it.
Right.
Well, a lot of it is weathered. It doesn't still have a smell.
And you probably can't smell the core exit poisoning in it anyway. So, it seems like they would be doing a lot more rigorous testing. And if you're a crabber, someone native to the area, the crabbing lanes where you usually fish and stuff, you know what you're looking at. I don't understand why they wouldn't be bringing you in, or people like you, as a consultant for the EPA. Obviously, they don't know where these lanes are or what the harvest should look like. They've never been out there.
They don't want it out there. We're about probably a mile away from the Gulf Coast Research Lab.
Okay.
Which are the researchers that go out and they test fish and aquatic life and all of this out in the Gulf of Mexico, way out. I mean, all over the place.
Right.
Probably in June, they had released that all of the tests that they had done on crab larvae, which is the little microscopic crabs, all of the larvae that they had tested positive for oil droplets. Okay? Now, all of a sudden, you go 2 months later, and it was like that statement was never put out there.
Well, from our perspective here in the Carolinas, we're observing that there is what appears to be a media blackout. I've covered this catastrophe now for about, I guess, since it happened. And, knowing people like you who are honest, just out there trying to make a living, I've been able to get different reports from what's going on in the mainstream media. So anything that they put out now is totally suspect. I just want my listeners here in the Carolinas to take care of their families the way I want to take care of mine and not feed them poison. That would be the first thing,
Let me explain something to you. A lot of our crabs, okay, from Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, Florida, okay, are sold to you guys up there on the East Coast.
Right.
Ocean City, Maryland, they sell our crabs as Chesapeake Bay blue crabs.
Huh, yeah.
Okay? They're not from Chesapeake Bay.
Obviously not, yeah.
Most of them come from here.
So,
and it's like I said, up there, do you think that your restaurants are going to want to feel the downfall and trickling effects of what's happening here? No. So if you ask them, did these crabs come from the Gulf? What do you think they're going to tell you?
I think they'll lie to me.
Exactly.
Yep, because they don't want the liability.
Yes. Myself and my husband have made the choice. We are broke. We have nothing to our names. And this, when we crab in the summer months, is when you put away for the winter months.
Yes, ma'am, I do know that.
Okay.
I'm headed into a break, but I want to carry you over and let you finish your story. It's very compelling, and I think it's pertinent. It affects every one of us that's listening right now. So please hold for me.
Okay.
And we'll be right back with more Grassroots Connection right after this break.
Specializing in residential roofing, licensed and insured. Call 960-2480. Dan, the